Okay, good morning. I'm Brian, pre-sales engineer of Samsung LCD, LFD, HTV, and LED wall. So for today's sessions is LCD monitors. So let's start na po. So first, why LCD need a bigger screen? Because bigger screen is much better for a smaller or thinner screen. What are the benefits of the bigger displays? Number one, increase insight into data. Number two, more time for primary tasks. Decrease stress levels. So kung mapapansin natin yung sa completion sa baba, for the task, 52% faster, which is equivalent to 2.5 hours a day na nasisave natin pag ang gamit nating screen is more bigger. So, Samsung LCD technical overview. So first, we have 3 types of panels. So number one is the twisted pneumatic, or the code is the TN. If you see the TN in your specification for the monitors, it's a twisted pneumatic. Or what is the benefits for the twisted pneumatics is fastest response time. So if you are using this LCD, the benefits for this one is the fastest response time. And then the second one is in-plane switching IPS or plane-to-line switching PLS. So dalawa po ang code dito is the in-plane switching or the plane-to-line switching, which is the IPS or the PLS. So if you are using this monitor naman po, the benefit naman po nito is the wide viewing angle. So may mga wider screen po ang mga PLS or the IPS. And then the lastly po is the vertical alignment or the VA. So the VA is most vibrant colors for the benefit. So if you are using this one, mas okay po siya sa mga architect or mga iba pang more on colors or vibrant colors na mga jobs. Kasi mas makikita natin clear yung color dito sa vertical alignment. So the response time. So response time, lower the better. So kung mas mababa ang ating response time sa mga monitor, mas better po siya. Mawawala po yung first, the image ghosting or the motion blur. Kung mapapansin po natin yung picture dito sa lower right, merong picture na isang ghosting and then the non-ghosting issues. So ito po yung mawawala sa video na ginagamitan natin ng lower response time sa mga monitor. And then types of measurement for lower response time is the gray to gray or the G2G. So the time needed for a pixel to shift from 10% gray to 90%. So ganyan po kataas yung needed natin para mag-shift, para mawala yung ghosting. So the moving pictures or the MPRT, yan po ang magiging malilas natin sa issue sa mga moving pictures, like sa mga nanonood tayo ng video or nag-i-stream tayo. Yan po. And then acceptable response time per display. So first, 2 ms for consumer TV. So yan po ang capability ng mga consumer TVs natin, which is the 2 ms po. And then the second one, the 8 ms for the conventional or the conventional LCD monitors. So what is 8 LCD monitor na mas mababa pa sa 8 ms, we have gaming monitors, which is 2 ms for the gaming. And then the second one, the refresh rate. So magkabaliktad naman po sila ni response time. So refresh rate natin is higher the better. So kanina po is lower the better. Ngayon po si refresh rate is higher the better naman. So first, malilas dito yung screen tearing or yung parang nag-tear yung images pag nag-play tayo ng mga games. Kung mapapansin niyo po dito sa lower right, 60 Hz is medyo tearing pa po yung image sa mga high graphics games. So 144 HC, more or clearer na po ang image niya. So screen tearing and image stuttering, yan po ang nadalas ng refresh rate natin. So the standard refresh rate per display, first the 30 HC standard for consumer TV, 60 HC HJ for standard for LCD monitors. So meron po tayong 120 to 144 and I think we have a 200 plus HC standard for gaming monitors. And then the adaptive sync, so monitor frame rate. So monitor frame rate, it depends po sa video card natin, or so compatible lang ating mga video card or graphics card sa frame rate ng ating mga monitor. So kung hindi po siya compatible, hindi po mag-activate ang AMD FreeSync or ang NVIDIA G-Sync. So kung mapapansin niyo po sa picture, AMD FreeSync is off. Pag naka-off po yan, may para siyang putol na image. Unlike po pag naka-on siya, as a whole po yung image niya, wala tayong mapapansin na cut. So viewing angle, so sa viewing angle po ng LCD monitors ni Samsung, we have a 178 degrees. So before sa mga conventional, we have a 160. So Samsung made a 178 degrees. So much bigger and much more wider displays for Samsung LCD monitors. So comfortable po ang ating viewing dito. So definition ratio for the brightest or the darkest colors for the screen. First, the standard contrast ratio per display. We have 4,501 for consumer TV. For the IPS monitors, we have 1,001 for IPS. So kung mapapansin niyo po, for the ratio, for contrast ratio, mas lower, mas brighter. Mas clear niyo po nakikita yung image. So, and we have a curved display for Samsung LCD. So, Samsung curve, we have a different for a lower is much better. So, for the standard curvature rating of a display products, we have a 4,200R for curved consumer TVs. So 4,200R lang po ang mga meron sa consumer TVs natin. And while for the conventional curved monitors, we have 3,000R up to 1,900R. And for Samsung curved monitor, we have 1,800 and to 1,500R. So si Samsung monitor po is mas lower po yung curve niya. So much better po siya sa for viewing angle to left right. Mas clearer po natin nakikita. So the sRGB definition, we have a standard red, green, and blue. So the standard color gamut ratings, we have a 72 NTC is equivalent to 100%. 70% to 75 NTC is NTSC for LCD monitors, and 80% and 92% NTSC to be considered as having a wide gamut. So ito po yung mga standard definition natin sa mga sRGB colors. So display resolutions, we have HD or the high definition. So the measurement for this one, we have 1289 by 720 and the megapixel count is 1 megapixel. So the second one, the full HD, we have 1920 by 1080p, and we have a pixel count for this one is 2, and we have a quad HD or the QHD 2560 by 1440, and pixel count for this is 4, and wide QHD or the WQHD And the measurement for this is 3440 by 1560. And mix the pixel count is 5. And we have Ultra HD or the UHD. The 3840 by 2160. Pixel count for this is 8 po. For the 3840. Ito na po yung mga 4K resolution natin. So, video cables. We have 4 types of video cables. First, kung before po, meron pa tayong analog. Hindi pa rin naman po nawawala ito. The first is the VGA. We have a DVI, HDMI, and the DP or the DisplayPort. VGA is a video graphics array that can support 640 by 480. So, kung mapapansin natin, nagsaksak tayo ng cable sa laptop natin through PC or through monitors. Parang ginawa po natin siyang extended. Minsan po yung laptop natin, nakita natin napuputol na magiging sa gitna because hindi po supported yung yung video cables niya, yung graphics, yung video cables, kaya napuputol po yung image, nagka-cut. And then the DVI, which is the digital visual interface that can support 1920 by 12 resolutions or 2560 by 16 for dual link. So we have 3 types of DVI. First, we have DVI, the integrated, supports digital and analog in the same connector. So both analog and digital can support for the DVI. And the DVI-D, we have the digital that can support only digital signals. And we have the DVI-A, which is the analog, can support analog only. So, yun po yung difference nilang tatlo. So, minsan pag nagka-problema tayo, parang nagkaka-problema sa cables ng DVI, baka po hindi compatible dun sa monitors natin or dun sa mga source natin. So the third one is the HDMI or the high definition media input. We allows 4096 by 2160 for the HDMI. So yan na po ang kayang i-support ni HDMI. And the last is the DP or the DisplayPort. Similar lang po siya ng HDMI but we have a DisplayPort na 1.4 that can support ng 7680 by 4320. So, ganyan na po kataas yung kayang i-support ni DisplayPort. But I think meron na rin pong HDMI 2.0. Hindi ko lang po alam kung meron na sa atin dito sa Philippines na kaya niyang mag-support ng high resolutions. So, we have display mounting. So, if you want your monitors mounted, we have also available. First, we have a 50 by 50 for Samsung standard, and we have 75 by 75 for 24-inch and below, and we have 100 by 100 for 28-inch and above. So, kung gusto niyo pong mga naka-mounted yung ating mga monitors na hindi nakasagabal sa ating mga tables, pwede naman po. And then the product line and features overview for Samsung LCD monitors. We have flat panels. We have a curve, high resolution, high performance. So what are the key description for this four? We have first the flat. For the flat, we have a flat panels. For the curve panels. Sa high resolution, we have a high pixel count, and sa high performance natin or for the gaming monitors, we have a high refresh rates or low response times. So recommended application for the flat, basic functions or for the low budgets, and the curve, productivity and spreadsheets. High resolution, productivity, image content, computer aided and designed for AutoCAD or sa mga Photoshop, And last, for the QLED gaming monitor natin, meron tayong for productivity, video content, and gamings. Yan po. Kung gusto natin talaga ng more on the high refresh rate and the lower response times, just show for the gaming monitors natin. And the size available for this, for the flat, we have a 24-inch and 27-inch. For the curve, we have a 24, 27, 32, and 34-inch. And for the high resolution, we have a 27, 28, 32, and 34. And lastly, for the high performance, we have a 24-inch, 27-inch, and 49-inch. So LCD product features. First, for the flat, we have Eco Saving Plus, 178 degrees viewing angle, eye saver mode, and also FreeSync. And for the curve, ang nadagdag lang po kay curve is the curvature niya, which is the 1800R or the 1500R. And then for the high resolution, we have also a curvature, 1ms MPRT, high resolution, PVP or PIP functions. And for the high performance, all features are applicable. Ang wala lang po sa kanya is the high resolution. So, LCD product monitor overview for the features ng meron tayong lahat ng LCD is the Eco Saving Plus, which is a 10% true optimizing screen brightness and 178 degrees viewing angles to ensure the quality image and video from your viewing angle. So, eye saver mode, protect your eyes from constant strain due to flickering screens. So, and lastly, the FreeSync support. So, lahat po ng LCD natin supported ng FreeSync and depende na lang po sa ating graphics card or video card. So, that will be end po for the LCD monitors, and if you have any question, just feel free to ask. Thank you.